Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm doing my SummerSlam 2021 results. I don't think I did my predictions last week, and because of that, the reason why I didn't is because my mom, her phone, because I always use my mom's phone to make videos, because her old phone, I tried to film a video for this channel on her old phone a while ago. I'd say it's about 2 months later, it's still not uploaded yet, so I'm not messing around with that. And then my phone don't really have enough room for videos, so I'm still trying to clean up more room on my phone. I have enough room for some things, just not videos for YouTube. But yeah, that's why I use my mom's current phone to film videos for YouTube. So yeah. But her current phone was actually away getting fixed last week, so that's why I didn't get to film last week's video, my SummerSlam predictions. I think I was able to film last week's video for my main channel, though I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check. I'll check this channel because I'm not 100% sure. Okay. August 10th, so yeah, I didn't get to film last week's video because of that. And then my main account, my main channel, yeah, I did get around to filming last week's video. This week I'm filming the first video in 2 weeks on this channel. Again, sorry I didn't post last week, but I explained myself already, so I don't need to explain it again. But yeah, I'm going to get into my results. Before I get into it, I do want to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend Isaac. I love you and I miss you. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. So the first match was Big E versus Baron Corbin. It was on the kickoff show. It lasted 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Big E won. The first match on the main show was RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team titles. It lasted 7 minutes and 5 seconds. By the way, you guys, SummerSlam this year was actually incredible. Like, not a lot of matches. Okay. Not a lot. Like, there are some pay-per-views. Like, a lot of pay-per-views I've seen. They're like, a lot of the matches were great, but there were some that was like, not so great. But this entire show, I don't think there was one bad match. Even the Jinder versus Drew match was incredible in itself, even though it was pretty short. Like, literally every match was just insane. So just wanted to say that. The show was actually incredible. So, yeah. Okay, so the next match was... Oh, wait, I didn't say who won. Never mind. I was just off track of, like, how great the show is. The show was actually incredible, by the way, as I said before. But RK Bro won and became the new Raw Tag Team Champion, so congratulations to them. I think there were about 4 new champions at SummerSlam this year, which was great. And the next match was Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. The match lasted 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and Alexa Bliss won. Obviously, I kind of figured that. Also, I am going to say who my predictions were because I didn't make a predictions video, but for the RK Bro versus AJ and Omos match, I didn't get to predict Big E and Corbin's match because I was at my camper the night of SummerSlam, so I didn't get to see it until Sunday when I got back home. So I never knew Big E versus Baron Corbin was happening until the kickoff show. And I looked at Twitter and saw that Big E won, so. But if I were to predict it, I'd predict Big E, for sure. But my prediction for the RK Bro and AJ and Omos match was RK Bro. I also predicted Alexa Bliss. I keep hearing this whistling. I heard it this morning too when I first woke up. And it's like, anyway, that's freaky, but whatever. I have to check that out after I film this video. But anyways, the next match was Damian Priest. Let me know if you guys hear that, though. Like, do you hear that whistling sound? The sound's gone now, I think. But did you guys hear that? Like, that's freaky. It's still slightly there. It's coming from like that over that way, I think. Oh my gosh. Freaky. Okay. And the next match was Sheamus versus Damian Priest for the United States title. And Damian Priest was my prediction if you saw my blog post, because I was able to make a blog post about my predictions. But Damian Priest won in 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Like, the crowd was literally dead for that match, but like, the match was actually incredible, even though the crowd was just like dead. Like, not cheering, not booing, nothing. They were just dead the entire time. But the match, like, I watched the match from home, and it was literally insane. Like, it was better than I thought it'd be, honestly. The next match was SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Usos versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. The Usos won, and they were also my prediction. And the match lasted 10 minutes and 50 seconds. And the next match was Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. So, my prediction was Bianca Belair would win by disqualification. So there would be no clear winner, really, but I did feel like Bianca would. Like, I didn't think Sasha would win, and I didn't think Bianca would win, like, by pinfall either. So I was like, so I was like, the match will end in disqualification. So that was my prediction. And the match would win in disqualification, so either way, Bianca would keep her title. That was not the case. So that was my prediction, but again, like I said, that was not the case. So what happened was Bianca made her entrance. Then the ring announcer, I think it was Greg Hamilton, was the ring announcer at the time. He said, or was it Mike Rome? It was either Greg Hamilton or Mike Rome, one of those two. But he said, Sasha Banks isn't able to compete tonight, and instead Bianca's opponent for the SmackDown Women's title would be the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella. And I'm like, really? This was y'all's one chance to return somebody, or have someone called up from NXT, like Dakota Kai, or Indy Hartwell, or bring back Becky Lynch, or heck, bring back Karma. Even though she's, I think, in AEW, still bring her back, and she could be Bianca's opponent. Or bring Kelly back, I don't know. But, you know, I was like, that was y'all's one chance to bring someone back for a return or a call-up from NXT, and you guys picked Carmella. Now, nothing against Carmella. I'm a big fan of Carmella's. But y'all really had the chance to bring back a very hyped-up star or call up someone from NXT, but y'all didn't. Until Bianca got the mic, said something like, someday, somehow, it will be me and Sasha Banks in this ring, and until then, I'm going to take my frustrations out on Carmella. So that's literally what she said, pretty much word for word, almost. But after she said that, the ref held up the title and was about to give the title to whoever holds on to it during the match. And when the ref went to give the title to, again, whoever takes care of it outside during the match, whatever, you hear, oh, that's Becky Lynch making her big return, and I was super happy. I wasn't home, but I was actually at a campfire with at my nan's cabin. I was having a campfire with my nan and my pop, my mom and my dad, my other nan, my neighbor nieces, sisters and brothers, and brother-in-laws. It was fun. But I was actually at the campfire, and I looked at Twitter, because I have a speaker, so I was playing music on my speaker from my phone. So I got it for my birthday. If you saw my video on my main channel, what I got for my 19th birthday. I'm 19 now, woo. Yeah, so I was at the campfire, and I looked at Twitter, and the first tweet I see when I refresh the page, welcome back, Becky Lynch. And I'm like, what? Queen Becky is not back. Not on the night that I missed her return. Turns out she did return, and I was super hyped about it. But, I mean, I did get to see it when I got home, like, the day after, so it's okay. It's whatever. I literally watched it again yesterday because I didn't get to see all of the show, but, yeah. I was just as hyped when I saw it Sunday and yesterday, even though I knew she returned on Saturday night. So, yeah, but Becky Lynch returned. challenged Bianca, and Becky Lynch won the SmackDown Women's title in literally 27 seconds. So, yeah. I love Bianca, so I feel like it's a very bittersweet feeling for Bianca and Becky, because on one hand, I love Bianca. On the other hand, I love Becky. Literally, they're my top 2 favorite women in WWE. They're literally tied for the top in my favorites. So it's very bittersweet, because one hand, I was super hyped for Becky to return and win the title again. And I love Becky, and then I love Bianca just as much as I love Becky. So I was sad for Bianca, but very happy that Becky's back, and very happy that she won the title. So I was like, this is very bittersweet. And still is very bittersweet. The next match was Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre. Veer and Shanky were also banned from ringside, because Drew McIntyre beat both of them on the Raw before SummerSlam, I think it was. And so they were banned from ringside. So my prediction also... Okay, never mind. My prediction was Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre did win in 4 minutes and 40 seconds. The next match was for the Raw Women's Championship, a triple threat between Nikki ASH, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley. My prediction was Nikki ASH. That was wrong. Charlotte Flair won and is the new Raw Women's Champion, and she won in 13 minutes and 4 seconds. And the next match was Seth Rollins versus Edge. Incredible match. It lasted 21 minutes and 15 seconds with Edge winning, and Seth Rollins, I think. Yeah, Seth was my prediction. So I got that one wrong as well. Okay. The next one, there's 2 left. The next one was Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. It lasted 7 minutes and 10 seconds. My prediction was Bobby Lashley. And I have to turn on that laptop again. But my prediction was Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley did win. And what happened was MVP got involved and hit Goldberg across the knee or the back of the knee with his cane. And that happened. And Goldberg couldn't continue, so the ref stopped the match, and then Bobby Lashley started attacking Goldberg's knee with a chair, and Goldberg's son, at 15 years old, Gage Goldberg, came out and attacked Bobby, put him in a sleeper. And then Bobby Lashley countered and put him in the headlock. Is it a headlock, or what is that move Bobby does? I can't remember what it's called, but he put Gage in that submission, and that happened. So that was it for that. And the final match was John Cena versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. If Roman lost, he would have left WWE. The match lasted 23 minutes with Roman winning, and John Cena was my prediction. So I got that wrong as well. But honestly, I love John, so I wanted him to win, but I also wanted Roman to win because I love Roman Reigns. He's one of my favorites too. So if he lost, he would have left WWE, and that wouldn't be okay with me. Like, I love Roman. He's been my favorite since day one. So, or one of my favorites since day one, I should say. So if he lost, he would have left WWE, and I wouldn't be too happy about it. So if Roman's career wasn't on the line, I would have been completely happy with him losing. I would have been happy with him winning it too, but if he lost, he would have left WWE, and again, I wouldn't be too happy about it. So after that match, Roman went to do like the "you can't see me" thing that John always does, and who else comes out? But probably the biggest shock of the night and of the year for me, Brock Lesnar, with the beard, his new beard, and his new ponytail. Honestly, I'm not a big Brock Lesnar fan. I never was. I don't know why. I guess it's just because he never shows up, even as champion. Like, I love me some fighting champions. Like, people that come out and challenge people to matches for the title every single week. I love those types of champions. But when Brock was champion, he literally never showed up. Like, they hyped up a match at the next pay-per-view. Then Brock doesn't show up until that pay-per-view for that match. Then he would disappear again to the next pay-per-view for the match again. I was like, nah, I don't like Brock Lesnar for that reason. But honestly, with Paul being, because Paul used to be Brock Lesnar's advocate, but now he is the something, I can't remember what it's called, something council. I'm just saying manager for Roman Reigns. He is now the manager of Roman Reigns. So I wonder how this is going to work. Like, are they going to have like a custody of Paul Heyman kind of match kind of thing? I'm excited for that. So I'm excited Brock Lesnar's back, if I'm being honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Brock Lesnar. I never really was a big Brock Lesnar fan. But now I'm actually kind of liking him a lot more than I used to. So I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a fan of Brock Lesnar now. I'm going to have to see what happens on Friday night if he shows up. But right now I'm kind of warming up to Brock Lesnar a little bit. So I'm kind of happy that he's back, especially if we're getting a custody of Paul Heyman kind of match, you know? I want to see where it goes with Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns triangle kind of thing. But yeah, that was my results for SummerSlam. Again, the show was incredible. I'm 99% sure I'm going to get it on DVD when it comes out, if I can find it. So, yeah. If not, I have WWE Network on my laptop. It's a Chromebook, but I call it laptop. So I can literally watch any wrestling show available on WWE Network on there. So, yeah. That is it for this week's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys next week for another video, whatever that may be. Bye, guys.